about, starting off with how business came to a standstill across Nairobi and Kisumu. This was on Monday as police engaged Azimio protesters in running battles with several properties destroyed. Trail of destruction was left behind by looters, who broke into Mwindi Mweusi supermarket in Tasia in Embakasi. Well, look at that. That is not what you want to wake up to, especially with how everything is so tough right now. This is not the economic climate where you want to deal with things like these. It's already hard as it is, and I'm so sorry to the owner. Mato?
So this is the thing about this country. There are always people who are living off the backs of other people. We have right now everybody like me and you who would not dare go for the protests. We are living off the backs of the people who feel are protesting for need for a change in this country, whether it's with the government that they are protesting against, or it is for prices of food and commodities, essential commodities, to come down. Then there are these protesters who are living off the backs of businessmen who just want to do their day-to-day with peace and tranquility and make their returns from the investments. Unfortunately, there are always people living off the backs of other people, and this is a sad state of affairs for people to take advantage of what is supposed to be quote-unquote peaceful protests. We have not seen the peace yet. What it is supposed to be, but it is not. So, poleni sana kwa watu wa biashara, and we are still going to have a long couple of weeks ahead from what has been stated. Monday na Thursday ni holidays zingine. Man.
Yeah, Mariam?
I agree with Mato. I think we have to look at things two ways. In the same way that we ask police to not be violent with protesters, we must also ask protesters to be peaceful and calm and not loot and riot and cause harm or injury or loss of livelihood to people who are just Kenyans like them who need the situation to get better. So if you're going out on the street and making it worse for someone else, it dilutes the whole point of the protest. It makes it so easy for it to now be a thing that, oh, this is chaos, these are not demonstrations, this is just chaos and looting. And the whole point of, hey, we're fighting for a cost of living reduction, we're fighting for this, it just gets lost in all that mud, and your cause is diluted by the fact that some of you are rowdy and either disorganized or are looters or are criminals. So I feel obviously very bad for the people who own these businesses, who lost their part of their livelihood or who went at a huge loss. And I think, as we say, police should not be violent, police should not be tear gassing people, we also have to ask that protesters respect people's property and livelihoods and safety. Yeah.
But is it really protesters, or is it just people who are taking advantage of the fact that this is happening, and cops will not be there in areas where usually they are, or just the fact that it's happening? So there's a lot of chaos already going on.
Yeah.
So then they do it as that is happening. But I don't think that the organizers have any part to do.
They're not organizing looting.
No, they're definitely not.
These people, I don't think, are part of the protest. They don't even care. They don't even know.
But it's part of the package.
It's that bad apple argument all over again. There's a few bad apples, yes, but the bad apples make the whole bag.
One exists, the other will still be there.
Yeah. I think for me, unajua kuna watu wanangoja hii kitu sana for the protest, kuprotest. Kuna watu hawana kitu ya kufanya. Kuna mtu wako kwa nyumba labda hana chakula, anasema wakisha kuja wengi pale nitaingia nipite direct. So when the police come na wanawarushia tear gas, I think that is where the problem comes. So maybe if we try one time tuone, if polisi wakikaa mbali watulie walinde, is it something that wataifanya vile inafaa kufanya?
Wapi?
Wapi? Let me ask you, have you guys ever protested before?
No.
Mato, hujawahi kwenda streets?
Mimi nikiwa high school tushawahi ambiwa na form 4 tukiwa form 1 tutoke shule tuende. So I was part of a forced protest. Tulitoka shule tukatembea hadi town alafu tukarudishwa mbio.
Yeye aliambiwa watoke shule, sisi tuliambiwa tusikule. Form 4 walisema msikule. Form 1 sisi ni nani, tukaenda tukapanga line tukakula tu vizuri. So I think protesting, but iko kila mahali anyway.
Yeah. Mariam, no.
No, actually, and I'm hearing this from Form 4 walikuwa wanakula wao, ama it was only Form 1s that were not supposed to eat.
Tom is saying him and when he was in Form 1, he went to eat.
Yeah.
He didn't know what the guys were talking about. He knows. In high school, you don't just come across food. You eat when it's there. What do you mean we're protesting food?
You know when you're in Form 1, you know when you're in Form 1, unafanya kile umetumwa na mzazi. So ukianza ati Form 4 anakuambia wewe nipige.
Yeah.
So kama ni kukula tukule.
Yeah, that is true. I never give in to any kind of peer pressure like that because my dad was so strict. I would just think about, because you know he won't beat the other students, so you think about it.
Yeah.
And you imagine the abuse you're about to endure by yourself.
Yeah.
And I just tell them, no, there were so many opportunities to do. What are we demonstrating? I'm not, who do you think I am? Martin Luther King there in school demonstrating. We used to have all types of reasons people want to demonstrate. I was like, no, please.
Akikwambia atakuchapa.
Tumekuja kusoma.
Akikwambia atakuchapa unamwambia unajua ni aje? Wewe ukinichapa hautanichapa venye baba yangu atanichapa. Na hata ukiamua kunichapa zaidi. Wewe unaweza chapwa na mtu mwingine juu ya kunichapa. Baba yangu hata chapwa na mtu juu ya kunichapa. Please.
In fact, ataitabaka paulize mwalimu unafanya nini, si ukuje.